Hello Feast fam, I'm going to show you how I make my favourite recipe for light and flaky curry puffs this week, and let me tell you, they are so addictive. A key ingredient for our curry puffs is of course the curry flavouring. Now, this comes from my little friend here in the form of a medium curry powder, and this is like a generic curry powder. You can use things like Madras curry powder, you can even use like a nice Malaysian or Sri Lankan curry powder as well, like they all work really nicely. This is like a standard medium Madras curry powder, and I'm no snob when it comes to using different curry powders for certain dishes. Like I won't put it in my everyday curry, but I do think that they have their uses when we're making things like the Singapore noodles or katsu curry or curry puffs. Like those are key dishes that I will buy this kind of curry powder for, especially because it is really delicious and so convenient. You can serve these however you like. They are delicious with a sweet chili dipping sauce or some sriracha. Feel free to serve them however you like. Just know that by making them, you will be doing yourself a great service because they are completely delicious and hopefully a recipe that you'll be making time and time again.
Tap the link in the description box for a full list of ingredients you need to make this recipe. Place cooked and cooled veggies of your choice in a large bowl. I'm using potatoes, carrots, peas, edamame and sweet corn. This recipe is so good for using up any fridge scraps lying around. Add very finely chopped red onion, finely chopped coriander, leaves and stalks, some coconut milk for subtle sweetness, light soy sauce, and your favourite blend of curry powder. I'm using a medium Indian style curry powder, but Malaysian, Thai or even roasted Sri Lankan curry powder will taste delicious. Some ground white pepper and salt. Give this all a thorough mix. Now it's time to go in with a potato masher. Most of the veggies should still be fairly whole, but the potatoes should be mashed enough to form a cohesive ball when you squeeze it together. What you're looking for is a texture similar to that of a vegetable samosa filling. I've got a sheet of cold puff pastry here. For quick and easy curry puffs, we're using the shop bought kind. Cut the pastry into 12 equal squares. If you want to make jumbo curry puffs, then roll it appropriately and cut into 6 equal squares. Now for the bit we all usually dread, but is simpler than it looks. The folding and shaping. Take your first square of pastry in your palm so it's facing you in a diamond shape. Place around 1½ teaspoons of filling in the center. Bring the bottom point to the top to form a triangle and pinch to seal. Continue to pinch the open seams closed, ensuring you squeeze any air out as you go. Now at this point you can either pleat the edges or simply press them with a fork to create a pattern around the edge. I'm partial to a twisty seam, so starting from one side, pinch the pastry at the outer edge between your thumb and index finger. Try not to press it too hard or all the fat will leak out of the pastry, which is why it's important that the pastry is cold before we begin. After you pinch, twist the pastry inwards and pinch again to keep it in place. Repeat this all the way around the pastry and nip off any excess when you get to the end. This might feel a bit daunting at first, but the more you do, the better you will get. Repeat this process for all of the curry puffs. You should have around 24 in total. Admittedly, this is much more fun when you have someone to help you. And a cup of tea. Oh, and be sure to keep your pastry in the fridge while you work if your kitchen is particularly warm. So now we're going to make a coconut milk wash, and this is going to give our curry puffs a golden shine. In a small bowl, stir together warm coconut milk and turmeric. If you'd like to give your curry puffs a shine boost, then add a little bit of agave to the mixture. Arrange the curry puffs on a large baking tray lined with baking parchment. You may need to do this on 2 or 3 separate trays. Give them a good brush all over with your coconut milk wash. Now bake in a preheated oven at 175 degrees Celsius, that's 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for around 25 to 30 minutes. Serve these hot with your favourite sweet chili sauce. Guess what? I upload new and delicious vegetarian and vegan recipes every week. Subscribe to my channel and tap that bell icon to make sure you see them fresh from my kitchen to yours.